Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. I doubt it.
Welcome to the morning show. I got a question for you. Now that I'm in Facebook jail,
yes,
everybody has come out and said to me, "Can we be friends?" And you don't like my assessments.
Because they're not dressed. I don't know why. And then her booties are shaking and her things are moving and grooving and all that kind of stuff. It makes it very
And Dada, how are you? Good morning. Nice to see you again in all your glory. We shall.
Why do you have a hammer?
This is my new thing.
But we have a glass table. And,
put your finger there.
And when you throw things around, you when things go flying.
Yeah, that's okay. Put your nose right.
We're hanging some artwork here in the studio.
Yeah, and not only that, but all the artwork here is for sale.
Studio Tetris.
We tell people enough that.
True, we don't.
So I have the hammer to remind you. So you have me going up and down the ladders, putting stuff up. New stuff is coming in. We're moving stuff around. And you can't see the hammer anyway because you got these daffodils here. What is this?
Wow.
All these flowers around.
Studio Tetris is all I can tell you. Happy Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve, everybody. You ready for Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh, you're going away. You got it easy.
No, I don't have it easy.
Because you haven't found a place to eat?
No, and I tried last night. Sorry, Mr. Santori. Sorry, Mr. Santori. Sorry, yes, I know you were here last year, Mr. Santori. Sorry.
Did you go on Thanksgiving last year?
Yeah. I even called my Colombian connection, and I couldn't get it.
Well, if anyone has a connection for Freddie in St. Augustine tomorrow for Thanksgiving, or if you'd like to invite him to your house for dinner, I'm sure he would love to join you.
Now, we have a big problem. My car is over here on this side. Your cars are on this side. They told me to park there, and all I hear is grinding where my car is.
That's why I didn't park.
I'm going to tell you something. That's my hammer. Take my hammer.
That's why I didn't park there.
What the problem is.
I called the powers that be, and they said park anywhere you want. Yes, they're going to start redoing our sidewalk on Monday and blacktopping at some point. So it's going to be a little messy out there next week, but we'll probably be using this as an entrance in and out. So we're going to have to move some things around today. Figure it out. Maybe you should check in your car. Well, it's good to have our next crew in. It's good to have our Wednesday crew in because I think our Monday and Tuesday crew is a little overworked and tired, and I don't know what they're doing. How have you guys been?
Good. Just been finishing up at school mostly, and then just doing.
What year are you in?
I'm gonna be graduating next semester, so I'm almost done.
How'd that happen so fast?
What's your master?
No, for my bachelor's. So.
What's your bachelor's?
Film. It's in multimedia studies, film, and then I think new journalism is called.
So you graduate in the spring?
Yeah, spring I'll be graduating.
Wow.
I have 2 classes left, and that's it.
Now, are you guys working on the Sally movie?
Yeah, we plan on working on it even more today. We're just doing basically story blocking right now, which is just cutting key parts that we want to keep and getting rid of the stuff we don't need. So we're about 40 minutes in total. We've cut out 20 minutes, and we're 20 minutes in. So we've got 40 minutes through, and then it says we have about an hour and a half left to go through.
So the movie's going to be an hour and a half?
No.
No, we're planning on hopefully keeping it around the 45-minute to an hour mark. That way, it's just long enough to be in, if she wants to put it in short film festivals, and then it's not too long to where people start getting like bored or tired because it's pretty long for a documentary to go after that length.
It's gonna be an interesting.
For like festival reasons, the cutoff is 40 minutes. So anything before 40 minutes, or like 40 minutes or less, we qualify as a short film. Anything 40 minutes or over, we're a feature film. So it just kind of depends on how we want to play it, because we could easily swing it one way or another. It just kind of depends on.
Now,
what
ever
we
since
want.
you did your film, it's gotten more tricky in my brain as to having and deliver a powerful message in such a short span of time. Because you can't develop character, you gotta do like 15 things in the 1 second.
Right, yours was 30 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So this would only be another 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how do you figure, like I know that you did yours, you wrote yours, didn't it?
Yeah.
So in your brain you had an idea.
Yeah, so I came up with the concept, and then I just like twisted it all, and like I did mine on like character development. So like when you're writing the short film, you can do it like a couple different ways. You can do it like situational, you can do a character piece, you can do a period piece, whatever. So I did a character piece, so then it was really easy because I could only, like I put all 4 characters in one room. So then I had that whole 30 minutes to like develop the characters. So if I were like changing sets all the time and making new characters and stuff like that, like what we're doing, I wouldn't have time to focus on the characters. But since like we're telling a real life story, it's a little different because you have to put the context in there and you have to set up the places and give the audience like perspective on where you are, which will take up more time than what I did.
And then would you want to enter this into a festival or into a documentary?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys could do that. It'd be kind of cool, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of documentary festivals that we can enter into.
I heard they're coming out with a new Karate Kid.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
and it's an all call. 15 to 18, they're looking for someone of Asian origin, no acting experience, but I guess you need to know karate.
Miyagi's son.
They're opening it to everybody, so it'd be kind of
They're
cool.
looking for the Miyagi
Mr.
son.
Miyagi's son?
Yeah, Miyagi.
So it's not a retelling; it's going to be a whole new like.
It's a whole new sequence of the, like what Rocky did. Remember Rocky had a son,
and then Creed.
and Creed did the same
Yeah.
thing. Creed's son. which
You
I
guys
thought
are
was
too old
cool.
to apply, but I wonder if it could be a girl is what I'm thinking. Why does it have to be a son? It's the Karate Kid, not the Karate Boy.
Yeah.
So I would like to see a girl try out for this
Well,
role.
The call is for anybody.
Anybody. So I would
would
love to
decide
see
that.
a girl do this, right?
No, I don't think
Kind
so.
of like a Mulan,
No.
coming of age type of
The
situation.
Karate girl is not tough enough.
It's the kid. How do you know? We might be
Rambo
tough.
is a guy. You're gonna have Rambo?
There is. Didn't they come out with? Didn't someone do? Who did it? I want to say Demi Moore or
No, that
Someone
was
did
Demi Moore
G.I. Jane.
did G.I. Jane. I'm gonna tell
I mean,
you.
there's Kill Bill. That's a female.
No, that's a bad movie and it's children. But G.I. Jane, I'm gonna tell you, Demi Moore is Fox, boy. Oof.
right? So why not have a girl do Karate Kid?
Nah, it's not the same thing.
What about Alien with
Alien girls
Yeah.
play better as aliens.
it's a female lead.
Yeah, but that's because women are aliens.
So true. I gotta tell you, I am so not from this planet. If anyone ever, now that I know it, it makes so much more sense that I'm just not like everybody
There
else.
was a time. There was a time.
It's like I feel just I can wrap my head around and embrace it. Like I understand all my quirks, why they are what they are.
You know, there was a time when I used to look up at the heavens and look at an astronomer and say, "Oh, she's from there. That's okay." But now
You know.
you've gone past
Mm,
those
I know.
planets. I don't know where the hell you are in the Milky Way. You may be in the other.
There is no doubt of it, but it makes you feel comforting. You never feel like you just don't fit into a certain place, and you wonder why, and why everyone is different than you are until you realize
You're
it makes
not.
perfect sense.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
not
what different
No.
than who?
It's your psychology. It's mentality.
In the
You
physical
say-
world, I'm the
You say
same,
I am different, therefore you think you are. You're not different.
just like everybody else.
You know, the brain is a very scary place. You got the Twilight Zone, you got the Earth Zone, and then you have the Barbie Zone.
And we-
And you're somewhere
And then we
in that whole
got
mix.
then we got like Kennedy Zone. Kennedy sat here for 6 hours yesterday and didn't say a word.
How do you do that?
I don't know how she did that. She sat, she looked, she laughed, she ate, she looked some more. I don't know what she did. She did like 15 Spotifys and
Do
then we
you
played
know-
some game.
You know the Milky Way, our galaxy, the Milky Way, it goes around a black hole. Did you know this?
Yeah. Doesn't every galaxy go around a black hole?
But now there's another galaxy that does the same things. There's a multiple of galaxies that go around this black hole.
there
That's
is.
what gives it gravity, yes. And they're saying in the future sometime these galaxies will collide. So anyway, I was watching something from NASA. Kennedy, Amazon, reminds me of the black hole. Because everybody goes around her and looks at her because she never says anything.
She doesn't say anything. I don't know how she doesn't say anything. She thinks she
Silence of the
talks.
lambs.
And then there's G-Man who got a promotion after 2 weeks that he's wearing a green vest because he's talking to everybody.
He's manipulating Amazon. He has decided to control Amazon. So he told him, give me the vest. Let me show you how this is done. He's explaining to the bosses how he wants Amazon to run.
Wait, but, so they do the promotion just by vest colors? That's how
I
you get a
think so. So
promotion?
he's like safety and security or something in the green vest.
Wow, good for him.
He's Mr. Personality. So he tells people what to do now. He's been there 2 days.
If anybody can infiltrate Amazon,
It would
it
be-
will be G-Man.
It would be right. Like an entire corporation, he could totally do.
Yeah, just like a multi-billion-dollar industry. G-Man comes in from the bottom and just overtakes
He
it.
just talks his way in.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see that the guy from AI, Ultra, I think it's called, they hired him back, the CEO, because they fired him.
They brought him
The
back?
whole company quit to go work for Microsoft if they didn't bring him back, and they brought him back.
Did they?
They brought him back. And not only did they bring him back, part of the agreement is one of the guys that voted him out has to be on the board. This young,
And there she is.
and we're just talking about you. And this young guy, and came back. But they're talking about how they're going to make AI secure. Now, how do you do that? That's like saying the nuclear bomb is secure.
Gotta ask
That's when
Shorty.
it goes up.
But I gotta tell you that they all, for 4 board members and what, like 800 employees or something.
They all walked out the door at the same time. How do you get 8 people through one door?
How you doing?
How you doing?
She's got her name on her shirt
What's it saying? Bust?
first. He doesn't even know that's
I
your
don't see the
name
other letters.
because it's under the purple.
That's her name?
Yes.
That's your last name? No, it's not. Your name is Amazon First?
Yeah, and he makes it so easy for me to set
Amazon
these things up.
First.
Yes.
That's a great name.
Kennedy.
So Kennedy's name is Kennedy First?
Yes.
Is it? Second?
Oh, first setters.
First setters. Well, you-
Setters.
Me cachen de setters. The first settlers.
Setters.
Setis?
Sutters. S-U-T-T-I-C-E.
Or Sutters. Sutters is like Sutter's wine, no? S-U-T-T?
Sutters. Sutters.
Setis. S-U-T-T-I-S?
Or my dad's Sutis, if you
Satis. First Satis is your
Yeah,
name?
you don't even know your last name.
Is that one word or two?
Oh,
First Satis?
first setters. Well, hyphenated.
So that's 2 words.
Is that your last name and your maiden name?
My mom's last and my dad.
So your mom's name goes first and then your dad's? That's
No,
not the way it
just
works.
her last name, and then Setters is his last name.
Yes, I think the
She had
female's
both.
name always goes first in a hyphenated name.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Santori Quinones, not Quinones Santori.
No.
Oh, yes.
That's only in a Hispanic
Oh,
world.
my-
Although I think Ashley's Ashley Aranya Graubert.
I'm going to tell you something, how bad it is. In Spain and Puerto Rico, it's Santori of, property of. So you would be, it's true.
Property of
Yeah.
myself.
So you would be Dawn Graubert of Santori if you were married to me. Because back in the day, you were the property of.
Wow.
True
Can you
story.
imagine wearing a shirt that still says property of?
De Santori is the translation would mean property of.
But you know, when I was in PE, I hated PE growing up. I hated it. And the worst part was you had to change into gym clothes. Did you guys ever have PE where you had to put on the
Yeah.
awful gym clothes? They all said property of on the front.
yeah.
That's
I like that.
horrible. Think about that. Like they would never do that now for kids growing up. That the gym clothes would say property of.
I didn't know that
Mine
was a
said
thing.
that. So what?
How hard- it was like in
property
the-
of DeWitt Clinton High School.
But that's horrible. That means
not
you're
horrible.
owned and belong to. It's like slavery on a T-shirt.
Are you insane?
Kennedy, help me out here.
What are you talking about? It means you are a
Right?
member of familia.
Then it should say member of and not property of. It means I'm owned by something or an entity other than myself. See, I'm telling you, I finally now fit into this mold of myself. It only took 56 years, but other than that, we're good.
There used to be a gang called the Lords of Anguish. They used to do those jackets.
That I'm not surprised of.
That's
Lords
what-
of Anguish? that's what our gang jack should be like here. Members of Freddie's Lords of Anguish.
Whatever happened to our gang?
Do you
She
like
won't
that?
let me do the jackets. I want to get the jackets, man. Can we somebody design the jacket?
Jacket or sweatshirt or hoodie?
No, it has to be a Levi jacket like they did back in the day.
Like
Huh?
A jean jacket.
Jean jacket.
Members of Anguish.
No,
know.
Brooklyn
Cafe
Cafe.
gang.
Can.
Brooklyn Cafe gang. I don't think gang's a good connotation though, do you?
Hey, we're back to that again. I don't care. Forget about what the connotation is.
It's like property of. We've like
Then we're gonna
evolved
make
into
tattoos.
different
We're
things.
gonna have fake tattoos of the Brooklyn Cafe.
Josh has a real tattoo of the
You
cafe
get
on his
the
leg.
patches. You can make Brooklyn Cafe patches.
Oh, there you go. We can have them white labeled
Yeah,
for us.
Shorty. We're doing the fake tattoo, okay? Take it easy. But I want to do that.
Do you?
I thought we were called the Brew Crew.
The Brew Crew.
That's your name. Hey, that ain't my name.
What are you calling it?
The Brooklyn Cafe Gang.
We can't use
The
gang.
BC gang.
It's just not. That's just like a gang is not nice. It's like
We
the
could
Ghetto
be a
Brothers.
squad.
We could be a squad.
Cafe Squad.
We could be a squad. We
Really?
could be the Brew Crew squad. We could do.
The Brew Crew. Now we've changed to the Brew Crew. We're no longer the Brooklyn Cafe. Now
We're not
the
a
Brew
gang.
Crew. We could put Brew Crew on the back.
I'm
and
still
then
like
we
the
put
Lord of
Cafe.
Anguish, is what I think. I love that name for you.
The Lord of Anguish.
Yes.
That's a gang in New York. That's
That's
a
kinda-
negative
that's kinda
connotation.
you.
Hello.
It's kind of
Those
you.
guys are
It's like
scary.
when Freddie comes in a bad mood, he's like the Lord of Anguish. It's like, and then we have to just pretend like Dad's not in a bad mood. Ever have that when you know when your dad's in a bad mood and you either pretend he's not, or Mom kind of works herself around it and she pretends Dad's not in a bad mood? That's like you and me. When
You're
Dad
beginning
walks
to
in
get
a
me
bad
there.
mood,
You're getting me there.
See?
So let me ask: would you wear the jacket
Yeah.
everywhere?
I would wear probably.
You gotta wear your colors.
I definitely wear it in here.
In here is completely useless. It's wearing it out there. That's what gangs did. They used to wear their colors. Would you wear your colors?
Yeah.
Well, nobody will mess with you. But what about you, first settler? Would you wear your colors? Yeah. You see, back in the day, you ever heard blood in, blood out? You weren't allowed to leave gangs.
Yeah.
And that was family for the streets, was that whole negative connotation.
negative kind of. Can you imagine Shorty as a dad, like getting in a bad mood?
He doesn't get any
I
better.
can't imagine.
We did a TikTok
Like
on
it
that.
would never be like, oh, Dad's in a bad mood when Shorty's a dad.
No, we
Not like
did-
you, like Dad's in a bad mood, or when Chelsea goes, oh, you know when Dad gets in a bad mood,
What are
yeah.
you talking about? We did a TikTok. Where you been?
He would never be in a bad mood.
We had his angry face.
That was a
Remember?
funny TikTok. That was
Shorty's
the game.
angry
He
face.
looked like he sucked on a lemon for 2 seconds.
Do you ever get angry?
Yeah, but it takes a lot.
It takes a
I have a
lot.
high threshold before I break.
It's pretty amazing, don't you think? Do you ever get angry?
Never.
No.
I don't get angry.
What do you get? Anguished. Again, word of the day. If you know the word of the day, anguish.
Word of anguish.
Lord, you are the Lord of anguish.
It's a gang. It's not a person.
No, it's you.
Okay.
It's you. Don't you think that just summarizes it? You should have seen here yesterday morning. The Lord of anguish. I love it. There you
What
go.
happened yesterday morning?
You were all anguishy.
Anguish?
Ask Kennedy. It was you, me, and Kennedy, and
Was
a
I
partridge in a
anguish?
pear tree.
Did you notice me being anguished yesterday? Angry. No? Is that a yes? You know, the pebble in your head going like what's it doing?
No.
It was
How
normal,
did,
right?
you sat here all day yesterday for 8 hours. What game were we playing yesterday afternoon?
I don't know if it's the question. Bad choices.
Bad choices.
You ever play that?
No.
I can't believe we actually have that
You ever
here.
play that?
Did we have it here?
Because you would be like the queen of bad choices, the game.
So I have an idea today because tomorrow's Thanksgiving and we've got 2 bottles of Coquito because we need to start Christmas season off early.
Yes.
For every question, we do a shot.
No,
Yes.
you gotta have a right or wrong answer.
There's not a right or wrong answer.
So are you gonna do a shot every question?
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna drink.
Or who gets the best answer, and then, I don't know.
It's like the matching game.
Like the
Whoever
matching
decides
game.
The best has to take a shot.
What do you think? It could be fun. No, you can't drink it anyway, but we all could partake in this, and
Well, I want to taste it.
we
I
should
can't
take.
drink.
You can't drink it.
I have to
Everyone
drink
ever had
vodka.
coquito?
No.
I've had to drink the vodka.
We could do a whole Ina Gardner. What's her name? Ina Garden? The cook. She did a whole cocktail today for Thanksgiving. Vodka, cranberry juice, simple syrup, and some cranberries.
That's why that lady Dada, she does a morning thing like that, like a ritual. You have a drink to get you going, and sometimes it has booze in it, sometimes it doesn't.
I don't think so.
Oh, absolutely.
I think she might have a morning stretch routine or something, but no.
No, she stretches that long.
Have you guys ever seen the game where it's like you take however many clear shot glasses and you fill one of them with vodka and the rest with water, and everybody takes one and you have to guess who got the vodka by the face?
Oh, wow. We could do that game today, too.
We don't have no shot glasses.
That's what the dollar store's for.
Yeah, we could find clear shot glasses.
I can tell you, I went to Trader Joe's last night on the way home, not thinking, but I just had to go. Packed. Oh my gosh, the parking lot was insane. I cannot even imagine what it's going to be like today. Totally crazy. People were in aisles, they were shopping, they were like taking up the whole thing, and I'm like, excuse me, got to get through. I wasn't looking for anything elaborate or anything. I was looking for chips and some flowers.
What time did you go?
After I left here. What was that?
8 o'clock?
No, last night
7
wasn't late, it
o'clock?
was 7. Not too bad.
You go to dollar store at 7 o'clock at
No, I
night?
went to Trader Joe's.
At 7 o'clock at night.
Where was I going to go?
Should have gone during the day.
We had stuff to do. We were working.
Yeah,
Kind of.
But you could have sneaked out.
Kind of. Sneaked out. Anyway, let's take a commercial break. More to come. Let us know what's happening for your
I'm thinking how to
Thanksgiving.
deliver the secret vodka so nobody knows. Because you guys are going to see it, so you got to do it. So
How are we going
nobody
to see
knows.
it? You just got to
Well,
make
you
it
gotta
in the
put
back.
it in 2 containers that are identical, and then
You could use a like red solo cup one, so that way you can't see through it.
I know, but somebody has to pour it knowing
Oh.
So you can
the
pour.
real deal.
Say whoever does board pours, so that. they
So
don't
we
play
may
any-
not have a show. Oh, because
So
they're not
everybody
playing.
goes out except the board person, and they bring it back and they change it. Oh, that'll work.
So whoever's just not playing.
Are we changing the shot glasses after every drink? If we're doing that, we're gonna need a lot of shot glasses.
They're going to think it through.
Think it through. You gotta walk this thing through.
Things to contemplate on the day before Thanksgiving. What are we drinking?
How to drink at work.
How-
A segment by Amp Media.
No, Lords of Anguish.
The Lord of Anguish. More to come. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Oh, those look good.
you.
Roasted
Oh,
marshmallows.
this you like.
Roasted marshmallows? Yeah. Wouldn't you?
You made me get rid of the good stuff to put that.
Do you guys like sweet potatoes with marshmallows or pecans?
I don't really like either.
Oh, there you go.
You can't control reels. These are
that's
reels
just-
that she's
Yeah,
talking
these are just like
about.
recommended.
There's nothing.
Well,
you
why
can-
would they recommend women's booties and boobs on a...
Well,
For
why
the
is it that women? That's all they're doing. Why are women doing that? Look at this. Look, women wrestlers. Look at this one.
I don't know.
This isn't me. This is maybe you. This ain't me.
It's recommending like reels.
But look at the beauty on that. Look,
Yes.
The makeup. That's what she's showing you is makeup.
All right, Thanksgiving conversation starters. I've decided 62 fun conversation starters. What do you guys talk about at Thanksgiving?
Try to avoid politics. That's
Try
the
to
number
avoid
one.
politics, yes.
But
That always happens.
family drama.
Nah,
yeah,
what else are you talking about? And you gotta avoid sex, because in my house it was always about sex.
oh no, my family talks about that. So
Do they?
yeah,
At the table, right?
Yeah.
You ever notice that? It was me, my sister, my brother, and my father. And that's all they used to talk about. Sex this and sex that.
Really?
All the time. All the time.
If you won $5 million, what's the first thing you would buy?
a house,
A house
Where?
on the beach.
Tennessee.
A boat?
I would go to the bank and get 5 million singles. Fill my house with it. I'll never leave.
You
Why?
get so many paper cuts.
Why singles?
Because it looks like more.
$5 million worth of singles? But what would you buy?
Anything I wanted.
Anything.
Or nothing. I would be so deathly afraid of losing my money that I would keep it in the house. So my house would be nothing but money with air conditioning so the money doesn't go bad. So I get the best air conditioning. I would put up metal doors so nobody can rob me.
So you're going to have a $5 million and you're going to just be a recluse in your house by yourself with singles
Yeah. And then I'll
and
have
metal doors.
I'll have Dada drive me as a
And what would you do every day?
whatever I want. I gotta be careful I don't get hijacked and stuff. So I would be very selective what I would do. I would visit you.
You
say,
visit me?
from a distance though, because I'm going like this because I don't want people to rob you. They hold you hostage and then I have to pay the ransom. No, I don't want to do that. I say keep her.
If you could only eat 3 things for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Ooh.
Sounds hard.
Pasta, pizza, and probably burgers.
Oh, you're like
That
a
was such a
big,
college kid answer.
you're like
Those
a
are-
big time spender. What about a sirloin steak?
Well, I'm just thinking you can do varieties with those. Those are things you can make like, out of different things.
Pasta, pizza, and burgers.
You can have a breakfast
That's about
pizza. You
everything.
can have a dessert pizza. You can
Pizza.
Have
Of all the foods in the world.
I got sushi, sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Well, that's 3 things in one you just said.
Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. 2 ingredients.
Oh.
It just sounds like a lot. I need to make that for you guys. I don't know what the other one would be.
So sausage, gravy, and biscuits is one.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
gravy
it-
is
it
made of
is one.
sausage.
It
like
goes
sausage,
together.
Gravy, and
They have. I heard they had a really good that at Tom Sawyer's. So my daughter-in-law and Erin went for breakfast the other day, and they got cinnamon bun French toast. They're foodies. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits, eggs, pancakes. I don't know.
I don't
They
like
are
sausage,
foodies.
egg, and biscuit. I don't like
No
it.
sausage
It's too-
gravy, like the
that
biscuits
gravy
with
is
the gravy
too-
on top of it.
The gravy is too much for me. I mean, it's delicious, but I can't hold it. It's too much breakfast. And I'm a big foodie eater for breakfast.
How about you, Kennedy? What would you eat?
Steak, anything rice, and
Sushi
I guess potato. Anything involving potato.
and potatoes. So your only protein would be steak. Okay. How about you?
Does my health matter, or I have to keep it with
No,
me?
this is a non-health. This is just a Thanksgiving question.
I will have filet mignon. I will have, because you gotta have surf and turf. So I will have lobster. And then to mash that all together, I will have rice and beans, or mashed potatoes, or something in that family too. Because, you know, you gotta have surf and turf, baby.
Could live on 3 things. What would I live on?
You
Eggs, sushi.
and bird seed.
No, not bird food, and I guess yogurt. I don't know. That's all I eat anyways. About 3
Yogurt.
things.
Yogurt.
Cookies.
You would
I
eat-
can't imagine giving up a cookie. If I give up a cookie for a day, I feel like I've accomplished something great. Like I didn't have a cookie today, and I start every day saying you're not going to have a cookie, but yet I do, and I can
What's
find
wrong-
them
what is
anywhere.
wrong with you?
Cookies.
Who cares? Have 2. Break them all.
No,
What's your favorite kind of cookies? Like what's
Edible.
the cookie of choice?
pretty much.
Edible.
Anything?
Any
You don't like
cookie.
a certain brand that you like?
Brand.
Like
I grew up in the Bronx.
No, like
We were lucky we got a cookie.
Sugar cookies, oatmeal cookies, sprinkle
in.
cookies.
All in. Sometimes what I would do is I would mash them together and make one giant everything cookie. It's really good.
Have you ever had the kitchen sink cookie from Panera?
Yes.
Oh.
So they've got good cookies.
Isn't it good? Do you know when I was a kid, I used to take chocolate chip cookies, put mayo in the one side, and put another
Mayo?
cookie on top.
Mayo,
No.
Try it.
not like
Daddy.
whipped cream or
No,
Icing.
mayo.
Cool Whip or
Ice cream.
icing.
Trust me, try it. If it's bad, we'll never talk about it again. But when you love it, you're gonna say, I tell you, I cannot believe how delicious it is.
Mayo.
If I try that and it's bad, I will never stop.
Make a
bringing it
sandwich.
up.
We could try it here. We've got chocolate chip cookies and mayo. We could try that for you.
What made me do it? I used to run home. When I was a kid, I used to run home to watch Abbott and Costello, the Three Stooges. They had like an hour. So when I used to run home, I used to tell my mother, cookies, mayo. And my mother used to say, you know, that's going to make you fat and sick and stupid. I said, that's okay, but what a way to go.
Fat and sick and stupid. Now, kids, to ask your parents, if you could have named yourself, what name would you have picked?
That's a good one.
That is a good one. What name would you pick?
I like Clyde.
I can see you as a Clyde.
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 Forget Zach. He's going Clyde.
You could be a Clyde over a Zach.
Clyde is like a pimp's name.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde.
It's like a
Clyde.
gangster's name. You wanna
Isn't
be
it like a
gangster?
horse, a Clydesdales?
No, Clydesdales and Clyde are two different.
I know, but don't you think about that? Like these big horses,
Oh, yeah,
these
walking
big,
around thinking
beautiful
about
horses, the
yes.
Clydesdale.
Everything about a horse now.
They're on the commercials for, was it Budweiser?
They took them
Yeah.
off. They took 'em
Beautiful
off.
horses. Why?
I don't know. Something came up about cruelty to animals or something. You know, it's today's day and age. You can't do nothing because it's like cruelty up.
Kennedy, if you could pick a name, what would you choose?
Amazon first. But it's like a Megatron. What is it? Like
I don't have a name.
You don't have a name. I like my
what
name.
name do you like? I hate my name.
Was it mine?
I would be Lord Flatbush.
You hate your name?
To a passion.
How'd you get your name?
My mother was watching a German soap opera, and there was a guy named Frederick, von Frederick something or another from Germany. And she loved this guy. I mean, I think maybe my mother was having the woozies just watching him. And she named me that. I said, Mom, really? You couldn't watch another soap opera? She says, it was either that or Philippe. I went, Philippe?
And either one really fits you.
It's not me.
No.
Well, what do you think fits me? What do you envision?
Lord Farquaad.
Why was I thinking that too?
What?
You know, there's
Fart.
actually a meme that they put
Fart.
together with his face on it as Lord Farquaad.
No, there isn't.
There is.
There is
I
not.
think Josh erased
Don't ever
it.
call me Fart again.
It's not fart. It's
Yes.
from Shrek. Farquaad.
No, Fart is short for Farquaad. They ran there for a week.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
not. It
is.
doesn't even spell that way.
And Slick even had
It's
the
F-A-R-Q.
Yeah, but they used to call me
Or
Fart.
C. Is it Fardquat?
Farquaad. Short name is Fart. And they used to go, what? They used to have a buzzard or something, a name, a number.
Would you rather not shower for a week or not brush your teeth for a week?
I think I would just end it all. Like if I had to choose.
I couldn't.
I would go not shower.
I would die. I can't do it.
I couldn't do that. F-A-R-Q?
UAAD.
Could you go to the beach? Would that consider cheating?
No water on the
There's no
body.
That's
water
not what
at
it
all?
says. It's shower.
You can't go in the rain either. No shower means no shower.
There's
I
no
can't.
water at all?
I can't.
couldn't do that.
I can't stand myself when I don't shower. I can't stand myself anyway.
You don't like your name. You can't stand yourself when
Yeah,
you don't
you don't
shower.
like yourself.
You ever walk around and go, damn, I don't smell. See, I smell good today.
You smell good today?
Yeah, because I use that cologne.
Remember you asked me a couple weeks ago if you smelled bad?
Yeah. I asked you, I said, do I stink? And you said no. And I says, I can't stand myself.
Do you still stink?
No.
I can't believe we're actually having these grown-up conversations of do you stink. It's like talking to a 3-year-old. Did you stink?
I
Did
bought
you
a,
wash your
Wait,
hands?
did you wash your hands? Have you, when was
I
that?
put a
Have you
blue
washed your hair
pad on
today?
a stick and I took a shower with it.
All right, Kennedy doesn't have any answers for any of our questions. If you were an animal, what would you be?
Kangaroo.
That was easy.
What? A kangaroo?
That's like my spirit animal. Yeah, kangaroo.
That's a cool spirit animal.
What would you be? A
dog.
giraffe.
A dog.
What
a
kind?
dog? What kind of dog?
A German Shepherd.
That's unusual. I thought you were going to say like giraffe.
You feel like Shorty in a Twilight movie. Instead of turning into a wolf, he turns into like a German Shepherd. I could totally see that.
No, it's like the show Big or Tall. What was the name of it? Where the big guy became a kid?
So with Tom Hanks?
Yeah. What's it called?
Big?
Tall. Big. Big. You're big too.
Where he played the keyboard at FAO?
Yeah, with their feet.
With their feet, right? They danced on the keyboard. I don't think FAO still exists, does it?
I think it still does.
Now I think it's like in Bloomingdale's or something.
Oh.
How about you?
Wait a minute, what animal would you be?
I'd definitely be like a golden retriever. Just like not a thought in my head, just popping
You know,
around.
not for nothing, but I just want you to know this reveals lots of psychological advantages to
What
people that
animal
ask
would you be?
What kind of animal you would be?
And I think I'd be a golden retriever. I think that holds pretty firm. 'Cause for the most part, I'm just kind of like.
So you want to be a dog?
You could be a golden retriever. She's like happy-go-lucky, loving you kind of thing.
But then, like when you make me mad, like I'm really mad. Like I'll bite you. But then, like for the most
So
part,
you're
I'm
like a
pretty-
pit bull golden retriever.
Yeah,
you
but
bite.
only when you like make me mad. Only when you give me reason to bite you.
This sounds more like a lab.
That's I'll be a golden lab.
Yeah.
What would you be?
Bald eagle.
Ah, that's cool.
See that?
I want to be a bluebird.
Ooh.
We eat bluebirds.
Of course you do. The Lord of Anguish, I tell you. Lord of Anguish. Why? I mean, remember over at WNN there were hawks everywhere?
No.
Ever look out the window at NN and there were always
Over here?
hawks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why were those? And they're still there.
Yeah.
Why?
And they put up these owls, these fake owls.
But why are there so many hawks on the east side
and
of town?
And the hawks came in and they attacked the owls. I don't know what
How can you
that
tell
is.
the difference between a hawk and an eagle?
I had a hawk in my backyard, and she was in the back like this. I have a picture of it. I got.
But how can you tell the difference between a hawk and
The
an
head.
eagle?
The eagle.
But you don't
has
get
one
that
different-
close. The eagle has a white head? Is that true?
Hmm?
Oh, and I gotta look outside. I need like binoculars.
has
When
a
I
white
sit outside,
box.
there's like swarms, and I don't know what they're. So I need
There's
to
gonna
look
be
at.
vultures too. We have vultures now.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
And
They
you
have
see
those
them
turkey vultures.
When you're going to, yes, when you're going to Tampa on I-75, whatever that is, they're always on the road because some roadkill.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure you don't hit it. So one day, Linda's driving, and I said, Linda, slow down. She says, the bird will get out the way. This wasn't a bird. This was a truck.
And you hit it.
Just missed it. I ducked and screamed. The thing just missed the windshield. I
We
said,
once
what is
hit
wrong
one
with you?
heading back from like Port Canaveral over to Orlando. It hit the windshield, splat everywhere. It was
you have to slow
awful.
down when they're, because they will cause damage to your car, like a deer. I was in Ohio and I saw this deer run across and I was driving and I saw it. I have peripheral vision and I see it up on the hill. It says, that bad boy's coming. So I slow down and zoom, he runs across. But the car coming the other way, it's a big SUV, it hit the windshield, the hoofs and the whole antenna thing in the car. That car went,
Next question. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
you first.
Weirdest thing you've ever
Shorty,
eaten?
what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
See, I'm a picky eater, so I tend to stay away from food if it looks weird.
Yeah.
But what was the weirdest thing you had and says, I will never eat that again? Oh, I got the perfect one.
Frog's legs.
I never had that. I don't want to. I have the perfect one. It comes in black, comes in brown, caviar,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
fish eggs. You ever had that crap? You like it?
It depends on which one
No,
it
no,
is.
no, that's the most disgusting. If you eat it,
Then you put
Hold on
egg
a
on it. It's not bad, but I don't know why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
because
But-
nobody in their right mind should eat that crap. You
Really?
should not eat caviar. And the Russians, they love it. They have that caviar in a can that's like $300 or whatever.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like escargot.
that's my second one. I had it once.
Oh.
And I said to the waiter, why is this sandy stuff in my mouth? Oh, this is escargot, senor. Escar, what?
Like, think about who actually decided that we should eat snails with butter and garlic sauce, and that would be a
French.
delicacy. Well, how'd they even come up with that thought? Like, oh, let's try a snail.
Well, let's try a frog leg. That's disgusting.
Right.
They're like, let's pull this piece of mucus out of this shell and then eat it
And
with
eat
butter. Like who?
Who
in their
comes up,
mind?
right? And then people, they love this. They like, I know.
That's like
Weird
I tell
stuff.
Shorty, take that big snot out of your nose, put it on the plane, we all share with a straw.
Oh my God. You're
Oh,
like,
that's,
"Ugh." That's just like,
yeah, that's the same
that's
thing.
gross.
Meaning escargot.
Kennedy, what's the weirdest thing you ever ate?
Earwax.
Ooh. It sounds like those jelly beans. Licorice?
Hold on. You're on a date. You put your tongue in the person's ear by accident, and you get a slob of earwax.
What?
Wait,
How you like that?
How far down do you put your tongue in their ear?
Why is your tongue even close to their ear?
Yeah, nobody in here does that, right? Nobody's ever kissed an ear. You're so full of beans.
Not your tongue in your ear.
No, not in your ear, around the ear, but you come out with a ball of wax.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait, you stop dating the person because you have
100%.
their wax? Because you have their
He
wax?
says no. She's like yes.
Why would you stop dating somebody on their wax when you put your tongue in their ear?
Number one, my tongue would never get near the ear. No.
She ain't been in love yet.
Nah, that's one of my things. Like ears,
So when you
You
fall
know,
in
people
love,
would-
everything goes. You may have to lick an armpit.
Oh, no. I don't think anybody is special enough
To lick
for me
their
to go
armpit?
near their ears and their
When
armpit.
I want you to invite me to your wedding, and we're gonna have this conversation again.
Toes?
You may have to suck a toe after a long walk. I'm telling you.
And you
Love
would do
that
it?
stuff to your brain.
You would do that?
Of course.
After someone goes for a long walk and they got their sneakers, they take their socks off, you would suck their toe?
If the love is there, absolutely.
I'm horrifying myself with my own questions, I gotta tell you.
Don't go.
And I'm like stuck in
She's
the
gonna run home
question.
and try to suck her toe. Let me see what this is. This is disgusting.
No, I can't even.
Shorty, would you suck your girl's toes if she asked you to? Come on now. You're in love.
Probably.
Only honest guy in the room. You wouldn't suck your man's toes if he asked you to? And you
No.
live it? Mrs. I Love Hard, remember that?
Okay.
What?
That's not about the toe, but the ear. Okay.
No, the ear, no, the toes.
You would
I'm going home on this one. I'm going
I don't
deep
think I
down.
can do the toe. I'm sorry.
No?
I don't think I can do the toe.
Yeah, right.
Would you do an ear?
Yeah.
She'll
But
do
not
an
the
ear,
If
but
you
not a
love
toe.
somebody to death, you would not kiss and lick their toes?
No.
I think you would. I beg to differ. And this one's over here. I'm telling you.
I do toes before ears. I don't like ears. Gross me out like a lot. So
What
I
about
would-
an armpit?
I would. Ears would be the last thing
What about an armpit? Will you kiss a guy's armpits?
before their ear. Yeah.
Okay.
If it was like one against the other.
But then you got like hairy armpits. I'm like, ugh, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to kiss anyone's hairy armpit. At least girls shave, most of them
First
anyway.
of all, I'm going to tell you
And waking
something.
up too
Dawn, we found out things about you yesterday that I don't want to say. Because
Like when my kids were babies, I would kiss their feet and their toes.
No,
but
we ain't
once they
talking
started
about
wearing
babies.
shoes,
We ain't talking
no.
about
Also
babies.
clean those.
Yes,
You're
no.
responsible for cleanliness.
Yeah, no.
We're
When they were
talking
babies,
about
these cute
in
little.
love adults.
No, I've never sucked a toe.
Never?
No.
Listen, man, Chuck told me you sucked his toes. all
No,
the
that I
time.
can guarantee you is a hard
He says
no.
when we were dating, she would suck my toes. I would say, stop. stop."
Hard?
I said, "She
Even like
what?"
feet.
Hard
I don't even like
no.
feet to be nowhere near my pillows. Nothing. I just don't like.
You don't like feet?
I don't do feet.
You don't do feet? You don't
Like if somebody was to like lay.
What if
my
you
head
get
and
it?
their
What
feet
about if you
on
fall in
the
love with a guy who loves feet? What are you gonna do? You're gonna break up?
No, we're just gonna have to come to.
You're gonna put booties on his feet, wrap him up in duct tape.
I just don't like feet.
So he's gonna say, "Why are you wrapping my feet up in duct tape?" 'Cause
But you
I
kiss
don't
your,
see
I bet
it.
your puppy's feet. No,
Puppies' feet are disgusting.
Your
That I
dog's
would
feet.
not do. I'm sorry.
she would.
Always, yeah.
See?
Okay, do you know where their feet have been? All over the sidewalk and everywhere else, and you're gonna kiss that, but you won't kiss your man's
But
feet.
they're so cute and furry and lovable.
You can have men's furry feet.
That's
you know
gross.
something? She would do it. I know
That's
she
just gross. No, not men's furry feet. No.
It's a delicacy.
No.
Like escargot.
What's still on your bucket? What's still on your bucket list to do in life?
Go to the moon.
Go to the moon. All right. You guys have a long life to live.
I would just like to travel out of the country.
Bucket list.
You've never done that?
Bucket list. Bucket list for you?
Get a bucket?
I actually want to be part of like a flash mob one day.
Do you know? Do you want to hear a story? I used to do countertops, right? And I wanted to do a one of those flash mobs down at the flea market in Fort Lauderdale. You know the big one they have down there?
Swap shop?
No, further south. And they have like all these vendors and stuff. It's a flea market, farmers flea market down there. So I decided I was gonna do this mob, and I called them. And I meet with them, and I needed 50 people. You have to organize everything, including getting the dancers.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I thought you paid a fee, and they did this for you.
You could probably hire a flash mob company. I bet they have them.
Not back in the day. They
Probably
didn't.
now they do, though. For
And I
sure.
wanted to do it so that, they were walking, and all of a sudden they organized 1, 2, 3, and they play the music through the system, and they all mob band. And I had my production company, I was with Gio, and we were going to film this and put it as a commercial on television. I thought it was a great idea. You have to do the work yourself, and it's expensive.
That's your bucket list?
No.
You want to go to the moon?
She wants
That's
to
what
be-
you want to
wanna
do,
be
flash
with-
mob.
I'll give
be
you
a
a
part of
phone
it,
number.
yeah. Like it's whatever. I don't know. I
I've
just wanna
got
be a
so
part of it.
many. They all involve being in the sky.
Really?
I want to go on a hot air balloon. I want to go
I'm afraid
skydiving.
of heights.
That's why I want to be a bird. I want to
There will be
fly.
diarrhea rain.
I want to fly.
Diarrhea rain if I was in a hot air balloon.
Oh, I would so love it. Where do they have them in New Mexico, right? They've got the hot air balloon festivals. I would love to go on a hot air
What
balloon.
about that restaurant where they put you, it's a crane, and they lift it like 100 feet in the air?
It's on
And
in
then
Dubai.
you're like, huh?
In Dubai.
Is it in Dubai? I thought it was in Florida.
I mean, they probably.
I think
have
this one like in Disney Springs or something over there.
Hot air balloons in Disney Springs.
But this is a restaurant, so you got like 25 people at this table, and it's suspended by these cables.
And I want a
And there's
tattoo.
no floor.
So many things I want to do in life.
Why would you get a tattoo?
I think what's on Shorty's pants, the rose. I need like a rose or a fairy. Wouldn't do like a witch's hat. And then I
Where
got
would
to
you
think,
put it?
that's the next question.
Why?
Where would I put it?
One here.
I put one
The
here.
flowers.
Oh, I could put a flower here.
You could also
Mm-hmm.
do a
Now
flower here.
she's gonna hide it because when her parents find out what she's done, she's gonna put it where nobody sees it.
I could put it back here.
They're gonna see it then.
That's what you told me.
A lot of people, if they get tiny ones, they do it on their ankle or they do it behind their ear. That
Or
way
like
they can
right
hide
here,
it.
I'm thinking like right in the middle of my
Two
back.
painful places:
Yeah.
the ankle
You can do it
and the
down the
other.
spine.
That's really
Yeah,
good though.
I'm thinking like right here in the middle of my back.
I don't have any problem with having a tattoo. The problem is that in your surroundings, they.
Well, I don't think I'd put a big tattoo in my arm, but I would
Does
put
your
it.
daughter have one?
Not that I'm aware of. Not unless she's gotten one in the past 3 months since she's been away, which is
think she
possible. I guess I'll find out tonight when she comes home. Things to ponder. But I'm excited to have the kids together. They're going to be at the house tonight, I think. They're all
Gio's
hanging out.
having Thanksgiving for people who have nowhere to go.
That's
It has
nice.
a name. There's a name attached to this thing that you guys, your age people.
At his house?
Yes. So
You should go.
I got a place to go. These
What?
are for people who do not have.
That would have been
anywhere.
you.
They don't have a Thanksgiving to go to.
That would have been you.
So there's a lot of like single friends are coming over.
It's still you.
I got a place to go. Why
Where are
do
you
keep
going for
saying that?
Thanksgiving?
St. Augustine.
Where are you eating dinner?
That's irrelevant.
Why?
Because I will find a place. I will knock on someone's door and say, "Hey,
Should have gone to see your son for
I don't want to
Thanksgiving.
interfere with what they're doing. I wasn't invited.
Why is that interfering?
Because I wasn't invited.
You invite yourself, just
Ay,
like,
Papa,
can I
no.
come for Thanksgiving? I'd like to see my
That's
grandchildren.
not the way Puerto Ricans do things.
That's the way we do it.
Last night, before we go, last night.
Kids, I'm coming to your house for Thanksgiving. I want to see you and the kids. That's simple.
Yeah, there's a lot of mumbo jumbo. So last night I saw Latino Merry Christmas, a movie, and in there has all my friends, all my Latin actor friends in this thing, and they were doing an American parranda. And that's such a good name because you know what a parranda is, right? Parranda, Spanish. They go out with the guitars and
Yeah.
they sing Spanish Christmas carols. So an American parranda is the whole block got together and they're singing American songs, but they're playing the Spanish instruments, the guitar and all that. And it brought back so many memories when I was growing up. I mean, I shed a tear last night. And Linda comes over and she said, "Aw," and because she knows when Joe was alive and Freddie got married and they stayed in my house, and we had our own parranda in the house, and it was all of us, and we hadn't done in years. But that's why I'm grateful for Thanksgiving, because I have those memories of the things of yesteryear. So if you got them, enjoy them, stay with them, hold on to your family. Remember, these are memories after tomorrow, the next day becomes a memory. Just hold on to them. It's just a great time to be thankful, and again, thankful for what you got.
Well, hopefully 50 hostages are going to be starting to be released this week, so hopefully that's going to be all good news as well.
Well, there's another thing. They said that if this works out, it may extend to another ceasefire and another ceasefire, and maybe cooler heads will prevail.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be great. And
That
then
would
if we
be
can-
amazing.
If we can sort of get that whole situation under control, maybe we can go further north and control that other wackadoo situation and stop adding to the fire. Maybe we find a resolution to our differences.
So it would be nice. A nice way to kick off the holiday season is all I can say. All right, ready to wrap this up?
Ready to wrap it up.
Have a great morning, everyone. What are you grateful for? Tune into our midday show. More to come. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.